space there after he received that infield pass, and there wasn't really a KCP player there forcing him to throw that ball away, but he threw it away anyways.
Ooh. And Rapid with a shot off the ceiling is really going to put an emphasis upon that. This is actually kind of interesting. It's going to let me lead into my next point pretty clearly here. It's not necessarily a solo play, as Beast does get a bump on the...
Doing what we were doing before. Like, look, Chris could easily have just... He could have just put that ball down midfield, but we're playing the ball straight to them. But that's a really good play. Chris was like, okay, Taha, you need to just shut up. Let me do my thing. I'm going to drop that down and prove to you why we're in the grid, why I'm playing and you're not.
Critical of before, and finally they're starting to recognize they can really start to toy with the defense of KCP.
This is so scary. Oh no. The ball from Rapid was so awkward for Leaks. No way he can read that right away, and all three KCP players pushing up for that play.
Slowly, 50-50, but he needs to try and get this to the center for someone to take a shot. Chris will do it instead, pops it out, but Memory with a great clear, and Ricky's got to chase this one down. Desperate to try and keep this up, but this is not boding well. All it takes is one spike down out of KCP, and that's the end of the game. And indeed, they will do it. Get a good rocket play when you see one, and that was a phenomenal save. This is the pressure we've been looking for, though. It was a great shot from Crisp, and speaking of great shots from Crisp, he's going to drill this one into the left side of the goal, through the traffic, and slots this in perfectly. I don't think I've got any better word than slot.
Wow.
This rank, they're not necessarily going to work every single time, but it buys you a lot of space, it baits out defenders, and it gives you an option. And as it stands right now, we need to give ourselves a couple more options because, well, I was going to say one play and it's all over. And indeed, one play is all it took, and we're back to an even scoreline.
Yeah, the fake from Rapid into the bump on Ricky.
Liking on defense.
Yeah, I feel the same way for sure. Oh my god, please, no, I just had to stop. No, there's no way. Memory just found that angle. That is absolutely insane.
Oh, I gotta imagine. Hey, listen, shout out to Kendo and Hazmat on the other. This flip there is gonna give us a little bit of momentum. How on earth did he get the power from that reset?
I don't know, but I won't complain, but I might complain about that just a little. That's not what we want to see in Game 2 with only 1 minute and 26 seconds left. So much space in our final third that we're just giving their own attack.
100%. KCP are a very lethal attack, and well, we've already found that out.
Wow.
Well, I was going to say 3 times. We find it out 4 times. Memory going to read this one, which I believe did it bounce into the ceiling? Yeah, it did. Straight up the ceiling, straight off the ceiling, and straight to Memory, who's going to bang this one through.
If Kansas City Pioneers keeps playing like this, I will be very scared for the fate of LFM.
Ability. You were mentioning we needed to get creative on offense. I think, as dumb as this sounds, we kind of need to get creative on defense as well. We're a little bit predictable in the way we clear out, and I mean, yeah, well, our offense really doesn't need any help, especially when that's the type of shot that goes in. Not really sure how this found the back of the net.
I think the KCP players were
series at all.
Yeah, and that was a little bit of a not the best touch from Chris there on the back wall. Could have controlled that. Oh no. And giving away possession on defense is what gets us scored on eventually, because when we get that opportunity to take control of the ball, they give it to us. And if we outplay ourselves, things like this are inevitable. They will happen.
Unfortunately so. It's the same sort of thing over and over again. You make one big defensive error, you make one double commit, and all of a sudden a team will punish, and oh no. After being in the lead for over 4.5 minutes of this game, within 10 seconds, all of a sudden KCP have turned this around and look to sweep us in 3.
I can't believe this is happening.
Had to maybe score 1. Down to the midfield. Ricky pops this up. Crisp is up. There's actually a chance. Can we run with this? Leaks pops it up for Memory, and Memory's going to take this to the corner. Ricky was definitely not expecting that, but as this one goes out to the midfield, there's hopefully still a chance. Chris puts this one up. Beast Mode is going to let this one actually continue to live,